Hello and welcome. So I am going to take a look at the Guardian's Cryptic crossword. This is the puzzle being published on Monday the 9th of March 2026 and it's been set by Brummie. Now typically Monday puzzles are a bit easier I think, which is probably why I'm having a go at it. And actually the last Guardian I attempted a solve on the channel was actually probably 2 weeks ago on a Monday. I got there in the end. I did actually do all of last week's puzzles. Monday to Friday. Monday was okay. There was one word I didn't know, so messed up the answer there. Tuesday, I had a right old battle. Got there eventually. Wednesday, yeah, that was kind of good. Got through that. Thursday was the pool puzzle, which took me a long time to get through, but had a really nice theme concerning Cornwall. And if I could have known my places in Cornwall better, I might have done a lot better on it. Got through it a lot quicker. And then Friday's puzzle, I looked at it for about 10 minutes. Thought I've got no idea about this and kind of put it aside. And then Saturday, I had to go at the prize and did some of the prize okay. And then I was reading the Guardian quick cryptic puzzle comments, and someone saying, "Oh, this was the cryptic yesterday on Sunday, which I did complete. It's up on the channel." Someone saying, "Oh, Friday's main cryptic was easier than this." So I had another look at the Friday cryptic, and I don't think it was easier, but there were a couple of words in there, 2 or 3 words I didn't really know that well. One I didn't know and I had to reveal in the end because it was a charade involving a plant I didn't know either. But yeah, got through that one, and I also kind of finished up, went back to the prize and got through that. So really pleased with that. I might put up a talk through solve for the prize later in the week, but I'm not entirely sure about some of my answers to it. And obviously I'll have to wait until the deadline is finished for that. Anyway, today, as I say, is a puzzle by Brummie. It's the Monday puzzle, so let's crack on. Spread moist leaves out. Poor spread. Utter moist leaves out. I feel like there should be an anagram there, but it'd be moist, wouldn't it? Spread moist leaves out would be omits. Omits. There we go. And across, top female Republican with manic air enters contest. You'd think, well, I'm thinking top female might be F. Don't know about that. Top female Republican with manic air. Anagram of air, probably enters contest would be a race. Not sure really. Let's delete that. I don't think that's right. Let's look at these hanging ones that hang down. That's the word I'm looking for. Doctrine's an MO of retraction gets cross. Cross. Doctor MO of cross. Mood MO do OD. Well, if that was mood for getting cross, don't think so. It's more likely to be a vote or something. B. Vote. VOTE. Can't see how you get to that one. Okay. Department head in charge. Department could be D. Head in charge would be IC. Of exclusive seafood. Ooh, seafoods are not my strongest suit. Given a fancy coat, delivers bananas. Well, bananas can be an anagram indicator. Fancy can be an anagram indicator. Given a coat, delivers could be a sound-like indicator. Bananas can mean land of bananas or plantain, and might mean to be a bit mad. Gone bananas, don't know. 18 across. Stop druggy being ultimate beneficiary of software. User druggy being ultimate beneficiary software is user, isn't it? Okay, end user, yeah, end user. Fair enough. Excuse me. Exclusive seafood. That's got a D, do I really? Down to champion outside left, pretty grim. Champion outside left, so that makes me feel L somewhere in there. Could be there or there. Champion could be to So black to back someone is to champion them, and black would be something pretty grim. That's a black day for them. Tree having less on top is topped. I want to put ash for tree beginning with A. Topped. I assume I'm looking for the name of a 6-letter tree. Take off the first letter will give me a word meaning topped, but I can't think what that would be. Administrative division or dividing branch. Oh, okay, so does that put or into a word for branch? Administrative division. I'm assuming black is right. Let's look at the K. Disputed areas, reported money, pure and simple. I begin to think black is probably not the right answer. Given that all three of these don't look very promising. Disputed area, I think what that would be. This is realistic reproduction of Roman tunic. That must be, mustn't it? Realistic is accurate. Let's try it put it in the helper Roman tunic. I'm assuming we're not doing anything with tigers. Could be a shun one. Fall down. Drink time, oh so riotous. That's no time, oh so, isn't it? What that'll be. Time, oh so. Drink. Dot. Smoothie. Smoothie it is then, okay. Behemoth, dividing branch. Is it literally put branch into or into a branch? Brand. No, right. Still don't know my seafoods. Head in charge. Department head in charge of exclusive food. Exclusive seafood. Excuse me. Top female Republican with manic airs. Or Republican. I'd have to think there's an FR going somewhere. Let's go to one subsequently meets Earth goddess. I think that's Athena, isn't it? A though. Athene. Earth, I think. Earth being plug socket, electrical wiring things. Contest. Coming to try to sell briars as tuning aids. Briars are brambles. Tuning aids would be knobs. Wine gallons at party. Gallons could be a G. Cat. Party. Attempt to extract everything from onion. A lot becomes a shot or shallot somewhere. Can't think where. Maybe it's in the prize. Don't know. Consider bylaws essentially old hat. Consider bylaws essentially. That's LA, is it? Or is it the L from LA? Consider. Ooh, what is that? Wait, LA? And it's coming to me. I feel like I should know that. Anne's treasure about to be returned. Peter? Treasure is a pet, yeah, and turn around is that. The old hat is passe because I tripped up by that on something as well. Consider bylaws. LA are definitely. I don't know. That's going to be. Well, let's come from there. Old man times desire. Old man is par. D. Desire is. Give time. Looks like that might be. Tempt. Tempt. Desire. Um, this then. Contest is a match. Arc is that? Okay, so that's public. Top female is a matriarch. Yep. Publican entering a match. RIA with Manic A. Yep. All fits together. Wine. Gallons at party. Wine. Graves. Parties. Graves. Raves. Raves for parties. Could be. That'd be a V though, wouldn't it? I would be seen. Point. Try to sell briars. Okay. Tuning aids. That one. Divorcee attitude. Adds first to be denounced. Not convinced. Take this LA out because I'm really comfortable. Just looking at consider. There for a second. Answer is no. Right, poultry thieves start plundering. Thieves is T. Poultry is, well, it's going to be an ing, isn't it? The T start and then word for plundering, robbing. Gosh, have a hippie, like, or drugs taken in. Edward's head. Drugs at ease. Have a was inclined to prattle. Try second drink. Friendly tip. Let's just put an F somewhere. To prattle, chatty. Is to test. Second is. Don't know about this K, do I? Don't feel confident about the K. Scroll down. I have to say this isn't going particularly well. Good to break poor tutors' rough spirits. That's got to be an anagram tutor with a G in it, hasn't it? Which I've got no idea. Something gut rot. Okay, I have got an idea. Gut rot. This crafty assessor of tax. One covered by scheme. Crafty. Assessor of tax is surely an inspector. Is it going to be the Inland Revenue? The HMRC? Crafty. Assessor of tax. Tithes. This one, mastermind introduction of baby shower. A brain then, wouldn't it? That's a Monday clue for my liking. Tack produced by supporter. It's final. Final's a D, so that will go there. Supporter is a bra. Makes it a Brad, which is a type of nail, isn't it? Tack. Virtue of one-time payment made by conquered country. Virtue. Time payment. Country. Idea. Cabin aired by working seamen. Rating was on cabin aired by working. Cabin killing. Disputed areas, reported money, pure and simple. Reported money, pure and simple. Not seeing that at all. Not seeing a lot here though, to be fair. So Kitty gets wind up. Kitty's a pull, wind up, pull up, wind. That was pull. Cat's powerless, pounce an ounce. There probably is going to be a pull. I understand it. Plane possibly needs way to ditch wings. Plane is a tree. Street doing that. Yep, fair enough. This must be a point, mustn't it? One covered by plant. Scheme is a plan. Crafty. Point. Plan. That'd be very unlikely ing, wouldn't it? Covered by. Right, oh yes. Yeah, that's not particularly well, really. Convinced by black, just all three of those words don't. Those are cross clues don't look very gettable. Disputed areas, reported money, beginning with a K. Pure and simple. That one, tree having less on top, is topped. Really, that could be an A star. Take off a first letter. 6-letter word, you're probably going to have a vowel. This clue then, champion. You champion someone, you back them. Outside left is now. Pretty grim is black. I think it is right. You know, I don't think it is. Probably is, but I don't know where I'm going with these. Restricted division or dividing branch. Put or into a word for branch. Would branch be H? Restrictive division. One is this. Head of charge of exclusive gives us seafood. I would think. Head in charge of exclusive. Nothing else fairly exclusive, but that ain't happening. This one, Doctor of Retractor gets across. I mean, I thought it was a vote. But if that's a vote, and A I can't really, or I just can't. Can't understand how that works because Doctor would be MO. DR. Ford is to cross, isn't it? So Doctor of. Okay. What this becomes. Department. Dept. Head in. Charge going dice. With head in. Head is a D. Charge is running. Exclusive is coming. Oh, Brummie, what have you given us today? Given a fancy coat. There's DS. It delivers. The coat delivers. Yes, bananas. Having I'd have put Aspen was the tree that came to mind. Hitting like that. Have to take off a spent. Spent? I don't think. I think what division is. I think there's going to be no R in this. Realistic. Roman tunic. Roman. Okay, that gets rid of the shun ending. You. And then. Brain is one of the few clues I feel comfortable being sure about, really. I'm assuming this about as definite an anagram as you say. That doesn't like any kind of word. Stick. Could be an IC ending. N-tick. Go with an N-tick. Was already romantic. Silly me. Roman tunic. Unromantic. Yeah, it's unromantic. It's unromantic. Okay. Wow. Disputed areas. Money. Or mag, meg, mog. Guys. Or dividing branch. You end in H one. Act. So look at this tree then. Having less on top. Less on top is opt. No. And again, I'm coming back to these three clues. BAK. Well, I feel quite comfortable about Pretty Grim being black. Very good and Champion being back. Clues are getting me to want the clues to give you some help, especially on a Monday. Old man times desire. Old man. O. Par. Man is old man. Old for O. Urgent. Desire is. Briar's anagram. I feel like it might be prized. Have a go. Needs forks. Forks. No. And we'll see with attitude. Can be to be seen or error. That's first. That's first to be denouncing. The outside. Of attitude. D. Consider wine gallons at pint. G, but again, just, I don't know, graves, and that was graves, graves. What I can think of to fit there is divot, really. Divots. I'm comfortable about that. I don't think that's. This is seafood. Own. And head is a D, maybe. Charge of its food, maybe general food. Exclusives. I don't know what that would be really, but it doesn't have to be. It could be other things. Not to be anything but ST or C, I think. G. Thorough. Ow. Hurrah. Hurrah. Got one. And that suggests the B is correct. Order. Order and border. Suddenly my brain's gone into here. What this is, good area. RED, mustn't it? Delivers. Okay, is covered. I think that'd have to be. Word. E-L-I. Covered. Never. Okay. Fancy coat. Diver. Apartment. Head inch. Diver. Rose. Bone. Diver. What's going to be? Charge. 5. Over soul. Over sea. Module. D. Over. Inclusive is soul. Over them. Okay. Again, this kind of hog. Money. Covering with pure and simple. This is cabin aired. Virtue of one-time payment make country. I don't think of reparations. It's obviously virtue is. I don't know what virtue is into beyond examples. One-time payment. A. Loan. Answers here like this one here. Professor. One cup of tea. Team. fund up. Okay, okay. Printers point most likely, but he is wondering, robbing. Start. Start with how into prattle. Try second. Drink of only tip isn't it? Wine. It's that easy. The hidden word Derby, and there's the D from Dad's for feeding now. Ugh, is this paper? Just about. Size, tuning aids, pipes. What kind of pipes are they? Fries with prickles. If that's not convinced, but let's do paper. Tuning aids suggested. Well, they've got any pipes, bagpipes. I use tuning. I've raised it, didn't I? That becomes going to prattle. Possibly. Tries a go. Somewhere, didn't I? Sip is. Yep. Draw. Dripping. Dripping. Thinning. Theme. Thinning would be paltry as such, but hinning is a word really. AI, assume that these is wondering is letters will go there. H will obviously. So, yeah, and I feel like that one. Thieving. Can't be thieving, can it? We got thieves in the. Three is thinning. In which case, if that's the case, that'd be an N. What goes in there? Covered by scheme. Pilot, isn't it? Because that becomes filling. Pilot. Pilot is a plot. Yeah, okay, plot. Special attacks is crafty. Special attacks is G. Have a hippie liking. Have a hippie liking for drugs. What's taken in? What? Head red. Ted digested. Pigs. Ecstasy. Test pilot. Okay. Test is test for test. This try. I find this so odd sometimes. Trickling. Poultry. Right, we'll move on a bit anyway. Digest. That looks like pipes. Tried to sell Bryce's tuning aid. Some kind of pipe sort of thought that is. And the clue. This one. Right, that looks really alright. Go on, don't I? Virtue. Evil. One payment is a once a times normally once or as was sorry country a conquered country is a invaded been occupied good country. Yeah. This areas 40 money. Kind of like this. We're looking for a specific area, just general term. Area, sorry. Areas, money. Principle to get to. Mag, mug. Those really feel like mine. Go on. Can't even see what mag ending. Mag smug. Um, I feel like Roman tunic is correctly spelled realistic. Gosh, can't even get. A bit depressing when you can't even get blue like that. Crafty assessor. Okay, crafty assessor is test. Pilot tax. Tax when you see it now. Right, poultry. Um, dribbling. Boiling. Trifling. Trifling. Got it a lot. Okay, 1, 2, 3 up there. Brace for raves. Well, that would be old man's die would be. Parties up. I mean, G for gallons on viewing. At parties. Yes, parties. SN. Again, what goes in there, does it? Wow. Don't think of duvet. Duvet's um, well, rise as tuning aid. Closer tuning aid would be Briar is a wild rose, I think. Definitely a brambly kind of thing. Therefore, what pipes is to tell briars? Fairly confident, exposed and to be denounced is exposed. X for exposed and Peter around with gossip. So those seem okay. My slang terms for money, good enough. How in Ed, working seaman. You know, on really. A bit. I've been tar rating. The other. But you one time conquered country. Time payment is payment, isn't it? What do you want it to be? Phone. My conquered country. A specific country has been conquered. Lots of the world at various times. One time is IT for payment is conquered. One. Try to sell. Briars, in briars of pipes. Try to sell it. Market. One is to hear. Optic. That. I think a word for old man. Old man. Par. The pipes and the panpipes and the bagpipe. Those fits. Water pipes. Yeah, exactly. We talk about like a tuning fork for a piano. Pipes. Pipes. Water pipes. Tuning of it. No. And thoughts for desire are a bit lacking today. Quick control. Egg on to urge to want. Get me. Ravers is Ravez. If it's raves, that's rave then. Avot. Viv. Gav. Gav could be an old bloke, couldn't he? Gove. Gove is of probably at my wits end. Rivet. Or as good as getting there, really. But yeah, what have been like a good 45. Really. Next one. Amazingly, I think but 24, what was that? Yeah, that's probably from. Is it Rock Gut? Okay. Rot Gut from. Kashmir. Really. Big difference, isn't it? Pause for a second. Go back. I just want to get rid of all the ticks were taking up space. Cabin Ed. Working. Cabin. Ed. The alter. The the rule rule. Moment, mate. Um, Malay. Let's see. Yeah, that fits the working thing anyway. So, I mean, head. Head is could be an anagram. Broadcast now. Makes me feel like I want to put ABI there. Working is on there. Did Benja? Benja. Virtual one time. I think this is payment mate. Conquer country. Word I don't really know. On payment would be cool. And back at the top, as long as I couldn't get up here. Don't know. Well, definitely that one there. Those stars down. Cool. Pipes. Not quite. I have knowledge of. Desire. Get up it on that one. Man. Can be. If we're looking for O there and then B in the middle of the name. If so, Ivan. These two down here feel like. Right, let's reveal this one. Pitch pipes. Okay, you pitch something. Right, select Briars of pipes. Cove. Covet. Desire. Fair enough. And air. Working seaman. Oh, seamers are working. On though, isn't it? Okay, yeah. I mean, it's shanty. Shack. Head pipe. Yep. And this is virtue. Don't know. Rebuke. Okay, not getting to that either. Well, a bit disappointing for a Monday, I have to say. Let's go through clues as best I can. I felt that was very tough. Right, omits is an anagram of least. Spread is your anagram indicator, and if you leave something out, then you're. The top female is a matriarch. Alpha Republican with an anagram of air gives you the RIAR. Going in the middle of a contest is a match, and manic is your anagram indicator to anagram air. Right, department head is the D of department, head letter. In charge, if you're in charge of people, then you're over them, under you. Exclusive is soul. You've got the soul rights. This exclusive rights gives you seafood, Dover soul. I've seen that a few times. Old man is a cove. That once or twice before. Tea for time and the covet something. An administrative division is a borough. Branch is a bough. Branch of a tree is a bough. Or in there. Or is dividing it. We'll see is an X. Attitude is pose. Dad's first the beat announces exposed. Got the order tree, and S on top is opt. Well, opt is Balder. Take the off of Balder comes Alder. I think that's how it works. Right. So first word here is end user. Stop the drug use to end the user of drugs. Ultimate beneficiary software is the end user. Fair enough. Peter Pan. Pan is your definition, Peter. Treasure is someone your pet. About is writing or about the matter. Returns backwards. Kashmir, disputed area. I can't think where it is. I have actually been listening to Kashmir, the song or whatever it is by Led Zeppelin recently, but I don't think that counts. So yeah, reported money is cash, spelled with a C rather than a K, and something near. Inclined to prattle is to be gossipy. If you go at Monopoly, then having a try. S for second. Drink is a sip, and then the tip of friendly is the Y. A mastermind is the brain. Brain is the organisation. Introduction of baby is B. Shower is rain. Right. Crafty assessor, yes. Yeah, so the pilot tests the craft. An assessor, a crafty assessor is test pilot. To attack someone is to test them. One is an eye covered by a scheme is a plot. Right, a virtue is an attribute, and a one-time payment by a conquered country is an attribute. Not one time. Okay, that's an AT, isn't it? A is one, T for time, I think. A payment is a tribute. Okay, yeah, that was nasty. Cool. A cat. So the ounce is a snow leopard cat. Powerless is saying take the P off of ounce. Make a sudden leap. Ounce becomes ounce. Let's have a look at the downs. Right, doctor is DR. Of is OF. Track that. Put it upwards gives you board coming downwards and border river. To be given a fancy coat. So yeah, it's silvered. I suppose if you silver on it, that is someone being given silver. It's silvered. Livers is an anagram of silvered. Honours is your anagram indicator. Let's get 3 down. Is it already? A drink. A smoothie is a drink. E. So we've got an anagram of time. Oh, so and right later. 1 is a subsequent. Then it's E for Earth. So Earth in an electrical goddess. Right. Try to sell something. Pitching it. Briars are pipes, and tuning aids are. I have to say, I don't know what briars are, other than pipes. I don't know what tuning aids are in that pipes. Get pitch perfect, I suppose. So yeah, nasty clue for Monday. Wine is Graves, which is wine I'm not vaguely maybe heard of it, but Bravas there. G for gallons, and then parties are raves. Attempt something is to take a shot at it. That's what I was thinking. Try attempt and that go. So yeah, take a shot is an attempt. Extract everything. Everything is all. Take that from an onion, which is shallot. Shallot. All becomes shot. Champion something is to back it. Outside left is put L into it. L for black and think black. Grim. Realistic is unromantic. Reproduction of anagram indicator. Roman. Unromantic. An anagram. Roman tunic is none that. Reproduction. Anagram indicator. Consider the bylaws has the hidden word derby. Essentially, is your hidden word indicator. So yeah, those letters are essential to make that word. Normally, essential means take the middle particular word rather than across two. Derby is not. have a hippie liking. So yeah, hippies dig things, like things, dig in it. Digs is for hippie liking. Drugs are E. So E going into digs. And Edward is dead. Taken in is digested. What we got down here? Poultry is trifling. The T comes from the start of thieves. The trifling. Should have got that bit. I think because it's an R and an F going, an L going in there. Not one of those constructions. Right, a cabin is a shanty. Cabin. Ed by working seaman. Well, working seaman sings shanty. Ed by saying it's long they cryptic. G for good. Breaking. Anagram of tutors. 4 is your anagram indicator. Gives you rot gut. Rough spirit. Gut rot, as I was. Brad is a type of nail, so it's attack. Produced by supporter. Is a bra. Bra is a supporter. It supports terms. Notice final letter D. D. The kitty is the pool, the fund of money, and wind up. Wind is to loop, so pool coming. And finally, the plane tree comes up occasionally. And possibly way to ditch wing. Way is a street, so get rid of the S and the tree. There we go. Actually, all passed, other than lost pitch pipes, but I don't really understand it. And a tribute was tough. So there we go. Not all done. What was that 4 that I couldn't get? 5, I suppose. 4. I got Graves. I needed the help on Rock Gut, didn't I, to get to Kashmir. So anyway, big old struggle there. Thanks for watching.